welcome to the episode of the Killa Vanilla Show.
Hey, that intro is pretty nice,
I'm
actually.
saying you like it. You like that I threw the baby in there.
I did. I saw you threw the baby in.
I threw the baby in there.
The baby was happy he was in there.
What's up? Oh, I just didn't even notice that. Oh, you already. I was like, someone's in the chat. It's you.
No, it was just me on three different accounts
The
pretending I'm
Facebook
not
worked
lonely.
though. Whatever you did with the Facebook, it worked. To test
Well, I was
pineapples,
looking
turkey,
at it-
bravo 123.
I was looking at it through mine. Like I was just looking at it through like I'm typing on mine. Like it was working last time before. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Do we like the chat on the screen or chat off the screen? I haven't decided.
See, like it's not even working again because like Felicia wrote nice intro. Does it work again? Does it always do this opening? And then Steph wrote poo poo noo noo. And none of those are showing up
Do
on.
you have it set where it's like a public video sort of thing?
I think so. Edit audience. Oh, yeah, it's set to public, Jeremy. Now, I thought it was before, but whatever.
I'm putting it in your chat just to see it. Test.
We're fine.
Hey, it works. It works.
Does it work now? Because I edited it.
Yep, it's already. I can see Steph in there. I see Alexandria, Felicia. What up, guys? Thanks for coming out to the stream.
Well, if it's fixed, then I'm not gonna mess with it no more. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, you know what?
I think you have to do it per video if I remember correctly.
One time you had to do it. I think that's very interesting the way that Mark Zuckerberg decided to do that. Thank you.
So first of all, I want to point out my hat. It's brand new. I just got it today. It's from Midwest versus Everything. Yes, now it works. There we go. I'll leave you guys on the screen like that too. Kind of looks cool.
I like how it's just like all my fault, man.
Okay, the chat that's there. Do you like the chat on the screen or off the screen? Like, because then you see more of us.
Nobody wants to see us, Jeremy. They came here for the social aspect.
They came here for the baby is what they came here for. Let's be honest.
What? Oh, thank you, Tatiana.
Yeah,
so who are you talking to? Which hat? Which hat? We need to.
Yeah, which hat? We need to know, Tanya.
Which hat, Tatiana?
Yeah, which hat? We need to know. We need to know, Tanya.
Right now,
Tatiana, we need to know.
Do not hesitate. You need to tell us right now.
You like most of the time? Yeah. So okay, so we do have that working now. That's good. So right now we are streaming to. I'm streaming to. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm streaming actually to my Jeremy Scott Leach YouTube actually for the first time. She said Alan's hat. Wow, Tanya, I see how it is, man. I'm glad we got that figured out though this time, and we got to figure it out right away. So I'm glad we can see you guys in the chat. We'll leave it on because I see you guys like it on. Sorry, just checking up on if I missed anything. I heard some Facebook messages going off. I think it's them. Yeah, they're saying how they're
online classes.
So Alan, you said you went to
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I had to think about it for a second. Sorry, I heard the ding again from a Facebook message.
Yeah. Small story.
Finish the online class. Good luck, Felicia.
10:40 something last night. Steph and I are kind of chilling out, Got Animal Crossing booted up. We're like, all right, I'm like, I don't really feel like playing anything. I think I'm gonna go to bed. And I see my friend post on Facebook that he's stranded at O'Hare. And I'm like, bro, why are you stranded at O'Hare? Right. And he's like, I was looking around for my last coach bus or whatever, and I missed it. And the next one doesn't come until 6:45 in the morning.
Really?
I'm like, bro, no. He was like, no one can help you out. He's like, no. I was like, man, I bet like an Uber is gonna be super expensive. And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be like $100 and whatever dollars. I'm like, oh. Now I'm thinking to me, I'm like, I've got a hybrid. Now, the actual thought was I need to go get my friend. The second thought was maybe this is a way I can pay for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga. I looked up the time and it was 2 hours there, 2 hours back. It was like 123 miles both ways. So I was like, well, how much would you like contribute for gas or whatever? It was like $40. I'm like, I ain't going to get Lego Skywalker saga, but that's all right. Because I looked at Steph and she looked at me and she was like, you're going to go, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I got in my car, filled it up, and for
beep,
like
beep,
28
driving in my car.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on the Illinois tollway or whatever yet. I'm sure I will, whatever. But like
Right.
$3 to $5 or whatever it is. But he cashed out me the money. We got him. I got him home, and I got back at like 4 in the morning.
Damn.
And I was kind of tired. Well, I mean, if you leave at 10, 2 hours
Right. Yeah,
there,
I get you.
so
That's a bit of a journey there, Alan.
it was a little bit of a journey last night. But you know what? The moral of the story is, you probably want to go, who's this friend? Was like, he was one of the first people to like. I wouldn't have gotten the job at GameStop if it weren't for him when I
I
was
get you.
18. So he was one of the people that mentored me and was one of my like the assistant manager of mine at GameStop when I worked in Milwaukee. So he is super chill. He's always been a good friend of mine. So I was like, I'm not just gonna leave you stranded, broski. So it was fun. It was an interesting little adventure. I had not really navigated O'Hare. It's a nightmare. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I'd say it's been a. I mean, we were there when we last flew out. It's never the most fun thing to do. I'll just say that.
It's like a giant loop-de like circle thing, but at the same time, it's like a confuzzlement of like buses
Right.
and like even at night, like it was raining, it was foggy. I'm like, here I am like a monster. I'm like, ugh. I stopped at one of the Oases. I got me a large fry for $1 using a coupon. I'm not sponsored by McDonald's, but I don't know if I necessarily would want to be either. But low-key, they've got some really good fries, even though they'll go bad if you don't eat them in the first like 10 minutes.
Right.
But that was my journey last night.
Was it
I
worth
did
it?
wake up this morning and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm buying Lego Skywalker Saga anyway. So I bought it anyway because I was like, I'm gonna treat myself.
Treat yourself, man. I just happen to see all the channels that you put on. Because I noticed that mine is not streaming to my Facebook page I set it up to. Because I changed it from Rad J to Jeremy, but whatever.
Why did you do that, Jeremy?
Because I wanted to stream to my other Facebook page, which is no big deal. But wow, that's a story right there, though.
Oh, are you changing names? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I'm not changing names. No, because I posted it on my Facebook.com says Jeremy Scott Leach one, and I set it up to stream there like it's supposed to be streaming there right now, but it's not for some reason. I'm sure there's something along the lines I need to do, but whatever. Anyways, my dog is
You got
barking.
both of our kids crying in the background. You got Marshall and you got.
Yep.
I almost said Jeremy, but my kid's name was Artemis. I had to blank. You know when you're tired when you blank out on your kid's name, like what is his name?
Right. How is Artie? I see you
Artie's doing.
entered him in the Gerber thingy.
Yes, Artie's doing good. I entered him in the Gerber baby photo contest last night. It started today. It started on the
today.
5th, and I took a photo and a video of him smiling, but he's like starting the teeth, so it didn't. He was like, I'm like, so it's like, it was kind of tough to get good video of him. But then literally right after I press the submit button for the video, the kid's like, and he's like kicking and everything.
It's like he knew, right?
I'm like, you listen here, kid. I'm trying to get you like $25,000 so that way you can go to college and do whatever, and daddy won't be broke. I'm like, I literally held him up. I'm like, baby, do you understand how many bottles you can buy with $25,000? He's
right.
Like, I mean, the thing about it, and I guess you have to like fly out and do some commercials and some other stuff. I'm like, ugh. But the odds of him winning compared to like everyone in the state over a period of 10 days, in the country over a period of 10 days is pretty low.
Right. But I mean, he still could win. If he would be my vote. I'll tell you that right now.
He did get a boo-boo last night. He keeps trying to eat himself off of couches.
Why?
Because he's lost the will to live like daddy. I'm kidding.
Oh, my Lord.
Because I guess we were playing Mario Kart last night, and I guess that's another story since Miss Stephanie wants to put it out there. I'm kidding. We're good. Basically, her thunder thighs could not stop Artie's will from wanting to eat himself off the couch. And he didn't like fall like super hard or anything like that. We were playing Mario Kart last night with some friends. Not Felicia because she didn't give us her friend code yet. And
she's actually still trying to figure that out and stuff.
It's literally right on her profile. It's the SW whatever.
Oh.
We'll get to that. But
once she joins back in, we'll get it taken care of. Well, maybe not here because then everyone has your code. But anyway, continue.
I don't care. I mean, like you can't add them back unless you have their code too.
Oh,
So it's just
okay.
like super like whatever that way.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
like
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Stephanie had him like on like this is the couch. Wait, this is the couch. This is her thigh. Like he was right in the middle. And like I guess
Mm-hmm.
he did a maneuver where he's like, "Nyah!" And then when like that, and like bumped his head like slightly on the carpet, and we're all like, ah! And we all like freaked out for a little bit, and then Stephanie fell super bad, and Artie took him, and he was like, ah! Like I was like let out like this is the first time he even remotely bumped his head. It was like we were like, "Ugh." It was like, ah! And then she was holding him, I was holding him, and then like he got a bottle and he was fine.
Right.
Like it didn't even leave a bruise or a mark or anything. It was just kind of like.
That's good. I hate to cut you off there, but for clean feed, for some reason, I'm not getting an audio from you. Did you mute it on accident or something? It says your Yeti's connected, but I don't see audio.
It says that I am here in I'm seeing microphone levels on my clean feed.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe it's on my end then, because I'm not seeing anything go up. That's
I'm not seeing anything on your end. Your microphone's not moving.
Really? I'm just making that. Let me just double check here.
Well, there goes our podcast. We screwed that up. So it's all right though, because at least we stream it. You can always probably extract the audio or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could.
Jeremy looks depressed now.
I'm listening to you talk. Yeah, you stopped about a minute and a half ago. Out of nowhere.
What do you mean? I'm fine. I mean, like, what do you want? I see the microphone.
Right after you said Steph's thunder thighs, it stopped talking.
It muted me because I called her thighs thunder thighs. Wow, clean feed. Let me see. Well, your microphone's not moving at all.
I still got audio for me too. That's weird.
Your microphone's not even moving.
I know, that's weird.
It's because it's your fault. You blame me.
It's not my fault, nice sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
Let's see here.
While Jeremy's trying to troubleshoot,
can you just unselect your microphone and select it again, just for my sake?
I mean, I'll do it again. Are you appeased now, Jeremy?
No, because I don't see your levels going up still.
Do you need me to press the refresh button, Jeremy?
Say 1 second. I might have to. Let's see.
This is a traditional part of the stream and podcast anyway, so I mean, like, this is
still
this is normal.
This like you said last time, it wouldn't be a show without Alan. I'd say just leave and come back to clean feed, because I can take your audio from there, but then it's just because I like it through here.
Wow. Alrighty. Well, I left. The point is that we're live right now, so if there's anybody that I don't know, man. I don't make the rules anymore. I just show up to these things. Let's take a look. See. Start.
Oh, now I hear you.
Now your microphone thing's moving again.
Okay, there we go. Now we're fixed.
Yup.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That's never happened before. But you're back.
Alan never left, but that's fine. We're good for the sake of the podcast, audio-wise. Yes, I left.
I apologize. I apologize for that inconvenience for everyone.
It's
I don't know what happened.
It's all right. I mean, like, this is kind of that's why I like doing the live video, because at least we know that it's live and we're probably not gonna have a stream interruption. And
knock on wood. I mean, because Restream does record audio, just clean feed sounds better. That's the only thing. But I mean, I'll splice it together anyway. No big deal.
Splicing it.
Yeah. So
dude, I need to learn how to do some of that stuff. I don't even have the time.
No,
I want to start doing more of TikTok. You
should.
I said. Well, I was trying to. I keep looking at my phone. I'm like, did my views go up? Did my views go up?
That's me all the time.
Views go up?
I mean, I haven't posted a TikTok in a while yet. I'm seeing the last time I posted a TikTok.
Nacho chips are only 45 cents.
Nacho chips from where?
We need to go to Meyer right quick. No.
My last post was on December 2nd.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. I didn't even get 100 views, I don't think.
I got 89 so far on this one.
206 I got. Yeah,
and what happened on that TikTok, pray tell?
Mine or yours?
Mine.
Yours? Yeah, what happened on your TikTok?
I don't know. I was strolling through Target. Because I was there for an undisclosed drinking location. Um, and the girlfriend batted her eyes at me like blink, blink, blink. Hello, and then can we go get some? Can we go get some Starbucks? I want to try that what I don't know, whatever the hell she I think it was like a rainbow venti frappe or something. No, it was like I hold on, do not tell me. Okay, I got this. I'm gonna attempt to say the
But by
name.
the time you say it, she's gonna already type it in the chat.
Nope, I got it. It was a iced matcha with raspberry foam
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and no raspberry syrup.
You're
Iced
thinking
matcha
hard.
with raspberry syrup and oat milk. Stephanie, did I get it right?
Did he get it right, Steph? He got it.
Yes. Let's go.
You look so happy with yourself too.
Bro, dude, Starbucks is hard every time.
It is. That's why I just put it on the app. I mean, mine isn't just too. Usually I just get the tea.
I get scared, dude. I get scared
because they like. Why?
Because they judge you a little.
More like a lot.
On the inside, they're like, "Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get for you today?" I'm all like, "Oh shit."
I was like, "What have I done? Why am I here?"
I'm like, "Hold on, I'm gonna attempt this. Hold on." Sure, take your time.
You know what's really good there is the chocolate chip cookie warmed up.
The heck is
what's up?
You mean an actual cookie?
An actual cookie.
Like, are you talking a cookie drink?
Yeah, it's an actual chocolate chip cookie from Starbucks, and you have them warm it up, and it's delicious. Never had it before?
I thought everyone gets cake pops.
I haven't had a cake pop in years.
Dude, Gavin.
Their breakfast sandwiches are good too, but they're just kind of pricey.
Man, she got a freaking panini, I think it was, from Starbucks or whatever. Dude,
that was what, $15?
It was like $8 or something like that. I was like, what are you eating? She just, I mean, like, I was like, I think that was the one where that person paid. Oh, hey, gamer girl. Ha! I joined their party earlier.
$4.
Yeah, we were talking about Starbucks. It was not $4. It was like $18. I don't know if that was the one where the person did the pay it forward. And they paid for all of our like
Starbucks is bougie.
Starbucks is bougie. I'm not, man, Starbucks is too rich for my blood, and I don't mean the coffee flavor either. Like, it's like
it's expensive.
Man.
I mean, like, depending on what you get, though. Depending on what you get. Because if you get something super like ridiculous, it's gonna cost a lot of money, yeah. But otherwise it's not that bad.
Dude, I would, if I had Starbucks every day, I would start the day off bad every morning because I know I'd be broke. I would go into the morning broke drinking it. I would drink half of my morning's wages in Starbucks.
When we went to Disney a couple years ago, we found out, like, I want to say like almost halfway through our vacation, because we had the meal plan, which you get snacks and dinner or whatever. We found out that Starbucks were a part of that. Like, a Starbucks drink would count as a snack, so we could get a free Starbucks drink. So every day we hit up Starbucks. It was dope.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We got the meal plan from Disney. They have Starbucks inside of Disney.
Time out.
Okay.
What do you mean a meal plan from Disney? Thank you, Jamal. It's good to see you.
Oh. Disney, they have a meal plan where you get it's part of the deal of staying on thing. You get dinner, and like it's like, no, I think it's 2 meals. 1 or 2 meals a day, and then 2 snacks. Starbucks could count towards a snack. Jeff found that out, and he was like, Starbucks every day, let's go. Because we weren't really using the snacks. We were like, well, you could use the candy bar or something, but they're like, we'll get a Starbucks drink. And it worked. Because it goes off of your band.
So, wait a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
You're telling me that at Disney World, I get a wristband where you just be like, and they give you a free Starbucks
Well, no,
drink?
you have to scan it, but you order it like normal, and then you go boop or whatever, and it does its thing.
The last time I've been to Disney World was like when I was like 11, like 2000. So I would have been 7 years old, Jeremy.
This was in 2017 and then 2019. Yeah,
don't worry, we're gonna go to Disney World, Steph.
Yes, we will. We're gonna.
My parents were also kind of like, hey, a family trip or whatever, but like, I want to go. Going with my mom and my dad and going with Jeremy and his family are 2 completely different experiences. And I love you, mom and dad, if you're watching this. Like, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be fun, But
But he's just saying.
I'm just saying it would be a different experience. Like it'd be like a whole new world versus like a
A
we don't
whole
talk about
new
Bruno.
one. We don't talk about
I'm
Bruno.
still kind of mad about that song, low key, but it's all right.
It's a good song, though.
It's a great song. I just feel like Bruno got a bad rap. Like, I mean, like I can relate to Bruno. Like, I'm like, man,
Right.
like this guy didn't even do anything. I was like, and they knew, like the quiet one knew, and then the guy is like over exaggerating, 7 foot frame. Like he's not even 7 feet tall, right?
The saddest thing about that too was what do you call it? Like when you find out like where he was staying, like inside the wall. Oops, spoiler alert! How he's inside the walls and he's like pretending to like eat with them. That's just sad.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
It's
If you
right
haven't
here.
seen
Right
Encanto
here.
or whatever,
You
like
need to watch it.
you
It's
need
really
to.
good. I just gave away a huge spoiler, but
It's
oh
not
well.
even a spoiler. It's like half the arc. It's basically explaining what the movie is
Yeah,
about.
but I mean, because they act like he's not there though. That's the point.
He's not there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right? He
Apparently, we
doesn't
don't
exist
talk
there at all.
about it.
What am I talking about? We
What
don't
are
talk
you
about
talking
cake
about? It
pops.
doesn't even,
I know
yeah,
last
cake
time I
pop.
haven't had a cake pop. What's up, Coach Carter?
Coach Carter. Hey, get in here right now. Be like, hey.
Are you trying to have Jake just come on in?
That would be funny. Like, hey, drop that. Like, Jake's like, oh, I'm coming in here. I'm just messing. Be like,
I mean,
sirens like,
unless he wants to come in and tell us about his VR experience he had.
yeah, Jake, get in here and talk about. I'm just kidding. I had a VR experience. I mean, like, it's not going to be as cool as Jake's VR experience, but I had a VR experience because remember that Oculus I bought,
which I didn't get to try, but yes.
My parents actually tried it when I brought
they
it to their house.
did?
They did. They were playing Beat Saber.
Beat Saber? How was it?
It was great. My dad was like, whoa. Well, he was like, it's like, because obviously they're older, but it's like seeing how far like technology, like they've never seen like VR.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another. Talk
VR
about
chat
that.
is
No, like you got to try VR chat the next time you come. It's wild. Like
yeah, I've seen videos on YouTube of VR chat. It's some of that stuff's wild.
There's just a bunch of squeakers just running around with meme faces and everything. Like, hey, I'm like, what the heck? Getting ready for work. I got you. Well, next time, rain check.
Rain check.
I'll have to do some more VR stuff, dude.
Yeah. So you guys can compare.
I put on that Oculus. I impulse bought like 4 music packs on Beats.
Thanks for stopping in though, Jake, by the way. Sorry.
But yeah, appreciate seeing you, dude. It's good seeing you. I bought the Linkin Park one. I bought the Imagine Dragons one.
So question, how does it work exactly as far as the Beat Saber thing? Like, is it just like you buy it like per song or artist, or how does it work?
Okay. So the way that it works is when you put on the VR, it's all like meta, and then it's like Facebook owns your life. I'm like, okay, cool. So then you're like, all right, would you like to connect your Facebook account? I'm like, not really. It's like, okay, you don't have a choice. I'm like, okay, so I'll sign up for the Facebook I'll connect it to my Facebook account or whatever. And then you have to like you have to like connect it to your phone. It seems
really
like it didn't seem like give me another option. I'm like, why do I need like my phone connected to my VR?
Right.
So I like connected it to my phone. And the reason why, I guess, is because like you can actually see what's on the VR on your phone if a friend has your phone in real time. So if you're playing Beat Saber, instead of like on the PlayStation where you would see it on the TV screen, they can watch you on your phone, and then they can record you on your phone. So if you had it set up on a tripod, you can actually like green screen yourself around the Beat Saber that's like you're playing on the VR.
Is that how people do that then?
I've
seen videos of people doing it.
I guess so, because like you can record and stream gameplay that way. I was like, what?
That's crazy.
So that was kind of cool. And then just like with Beat Saber, you buy the application, and the application's like $30. I'm like, all right, $30. So then you get like, I would say roughly around 40-ish songs like across 3 different packs, and they're bangers, like all of them bangers. And then they have a store like on Rock Band where they're like music packs, and I'm like, oh sweet, what kind? And obviously I had some of them from the PlayStation. Now the problem is if you buy it on PlayStation or if you buy it on PC where I already own it, it doesn't work. You have to buy it through the Oculus store as well, unless you buy an $80 when they have cheaper ones on Amazon. You can buy a cable to connect your Oculus 2 to your PC and then use it as a wired VR. because the VR Oculus Quest 2 is its own standalone unit, which comes in
Right.
like 64, 128, or 256 gigabytes. Apparently, this is like a really big deal. And I'm starting to figure out like how expensive it is because like they have like grips with batteries and stuff. Like the Anchor dock was like
Right.
$100. Like the cable to hook it up to the PC through Oculus was like $80.
Damn.
USB-C to USB-C. The Anchor charging dock that they have for the VR and like the controllers is like $100. I'm like, man, and then the VR itself is like 300. I'm like, so I'm just kind of like, I went on Amazon. I'm like, I'm not paying that much for any of this stuff.
Right.
So I
Good
went
old
and got
Amazon.
a $30 case, and then like the cord was like 30, but I passed on that for now. And then I wanted like a silicone like rubberized grip thing, so that way they don't get dirty or nasty.
Right.
And they have like sweat masks and stuff, and like there's different types of graded cables for like speed connectivity, like if your VR would lag. I'm like, dang. So I went ahead and picked up like the Panic at the Disco. They had High Hopes and The Greatest Show, and they had Victoria. So I'm like, I like those songs. Those are some
Mm-hmm.
good
Mm-hmm.
songs. They had like a lot of really good Linkin Park ones, like Paper Cut in the end, and a bunch of other
Ooh,
ones.
that's the good stuff.
Imagine Dragons. I got like Warriors. They had Bad Liar, Thunder, Natural, and I think It's Time, and I think there's one other one or whatever. And they have a Lady Gaga pack. They have a Timbaland pack. I bought the Skrillex pack where they had Take You to
Of
the
course.
Mountain. They
Do they have any
had
Daft Punk pack?
no, they did not.
You looked though, didn't you?
That's the other thing, right? So just like Clone Hero, there are people who make custom charts for Beat
Oh,
Saber on the PC.
really?
Yes. So there is Daft Punk. Like looking at Rap God by Eminem on
Mm-hmm.
Beat Saber. Oh my gosh, it's insane the chart for that. But I have to figure out how to do that. And then once again, that's that cable that I have to buy. And I'm like, bro, I'm broke. I shouldn't be like there was too much stuff that
Mm-hmm.
dropped video game wise in a very short amount of time.
Right.
Like even right now, Switch Sports, the Switch Wii Sports comes out at the end of this month on
Yeah,
the
it's like
29th.
20. I just seen a thing for it the other day. It was like 20 something.
Dude, Felicia's gonna buy that. They're gonna be on that. She's like, man,
I
I'm glad I
want
got
it.
like
I
I'm
want to
sure
buy a
you're gonna be
Switch
over
just
there.
for that.
Do it. I mean, like, dude, you guys are all going to convert. That was part of Steph's master plan for this.
I
Was
bet
like
it was her master plan.
she was
And
trying to
just
convert
you
them.
guys just happen when we went over, just happened to both be on Nintendo Switch when we came
We
over.
are that is true. We are on Nintendo Switch. Although I am
I
on
know.
my Nintendo
I'm just
Switch.
messing with you.
I'm on my Nintendo Switch more than any other console. Why?
Really?
I don't feel like playing anything else. Like when you guys are all playing like PlayStation 5, like even once we are done with this stream, I'm probably gonna be like, oh, that was a great podcast. I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing. I'm like, Alan, do you want to hop on GTA? I'm like, no. They're like,
Not
why?
really. I'd rather play Animal Crossing.
Because I'm like bad at GTA. Like not like I'm bad at GTA. Like I never really understood like the heist. I did, and it's not that I can't or don't have the capability of understanding. It's just one of those things where I was just kind of like I think getting sniped right outside your doorstep puts you off to like wanting to play the freaking game. And then also
Right?
the fact that like, you're like, dude, when I'm not playing with you guys, I am scared to leave my house. Like legit,
Really?
I am scared to leave my Grand Theft Auto house because there's always. I think I was driving down the block. I was like, whatever, boom, boom,
Driving
boom,
around
boom,
the block with a Glock.
yeah. But no, that's what happens on Grand Theft Auto. Like I got shot.
No, I agree. I
There
will
was a
say
guy in
though,
a jet plane.
if
There was a
you
guy in a jet plane.
yeah, I'm saying if you play in regular lobbies, you're gonna see that a lot.
For what? For
Because they
what though? I mean,
suck.
I think even when we were in the chat, like Felicia got blown up like mid mission, and she wasn't able to
Yeah.
complete her objective because
It happens a lot.
somebody like blew her up. Like
Because there's certain missions you have to do on like with other people, and it sucks. Most of the time we play, we're in a closed lobby, but certain things to make money, the big money makers, you have to do in a public session, which sucks. Because people like that are gonna kill you. Like I have videos from before. I'm actually gonna find it because you're gonna find this hilarious.
probably.
I'll actually put it on the stream so they can see it. But
But
like I raged. I raged. Let me see if I can find it because people were killing me, and then I was frustrated, and I accidentally clicked on like I was trying to immersion, and I accidentally clicked like to join a job. See if I can find it. It was a while. It was more like when I was posting every single Monday. So it was a little bit ago. Let's see. GTA. I gotta look. Is this one it? I'll know if I find it. I'm just gonna look in the meantime. No, this isn't it. It was not the Doomsday Heist. Let's see. Oh, Raging at Other Players. That's it. I gotta find the part. Right around the clock.
I'm so excited. It comes out tomorrow at 6 p.m. You know what comes out tomorrow at 6 p.m., Jeremy?
No, I don't, Alan.
Sonic.
What does it?
Sonic 2, the movie. The Hedgehog. The blue one that runs fast. Did Jeremy die?
No, I'm looking for this clip. There it is.
It's fine. It's going.
I found it. I found it. I gotta share my screen so you can see this. Share screen. Wait, where to find it? Where'd it go? There it is.
We don't talk about cake pops. Excuse me? Who is doing that? Dang.
You're probably gonna hear it double for a second here while I share this screen.
He's hungry. He drove a long way to get here.
Where is it?
I'm hopping on
This
my
one.
bike and getting out of here. Actually, I can't because he destroyed it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at that beard.
If I had my bike, I'd be able to get from the.
Here we go. All right, here.
cops.
Here we go. No! No!
Why did you fly for the
I'm in the car. Let's go.
Can you hear it?
Jeremy,
Yeah, I heard it.
what
What happened?
you?
So what had
I
happened?
opened up my
Oh.
phone and something popped up and I joined a game. What the?
You flew up in the air like an alien. He called you home.
What the? That everything up.
Right before this, people were blowing us up constantly, and we're just trying to finish the dang mission.
Kidding me?
Oh no.
I am so mad. I'm back.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
I love that part at the end. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, that was my little rage fest I had from. That's basically what online play is. Is that?
Why would I do that to myself? My veins about to pop out of my head 24/7 on a normal basis. Like a dang.
Well, it's not that bad if you have people to play with. Like that was bad at the time because people were really bad, and we didn't really play like besides online. If that makes sense. Like
I say the same thing
sucked.
about Destiny.
that was directed at Mr. Jake, wasn't it?
No,
Maybe.
maybe
I downloaded it on PlayStation. I think I still need to do it on Xbox. I did download Halo Infinite or whatever it's called on Xbox.
You're gonna be in for. You might want to go through the training academy. It's gonna be a rough ride.
I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do that again. We'll have to play it one of these days.
I bought Skywalker Saga on Xbox surprisingly because I own like every other Lego game on there too.
Is it
Steph
good?
was like, "No, PlayStation." I'm like, "Nyeh."
So Steph's
I'm
more
running out of
PlayStation
sword
than
space.
that, huh?
I'm running out of storage space in my PlayStation. I gotta buy an Xbox
External hard drive. I got a 4 terabyte.
internal.
Oh,
You gotta buy an
yeah, that's right,
internal hard drive
that's
with heatsink for the PS5 games. So I'm like, "Ew."
I got all that in mine. Jess finally has his PlayStation. I will say though, he was very happy about it.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think we
I
talked
can
about
tell that
that.
story.
Yeah,
that's a
really.
good point. So we'll back it up. So anyway, we went. I kind of mentioned earlier, but we seen Alan this past weekend. What's up, Alan? And Baby Artie. Baby Artie's beautiful. Did you see that picture in the chat that I posted of like him
There's
with
a
Felicia
YouTube
Jamal,
link
right?
about that, Jeremy.
Is there? Oh yeah, there's right. Look at Alan thinking about it, not like me. If you go to my channel, I did make a vlog that day. Did you
Yeah.
watch it though, Alan?
Yeah, I skimmed through it. I was like,
Skim through it.
I watched it.
I don't know if you
I
can
watched
click on
the
that, but there
whole
you go.
thing. I think, sort of. Yeah, because it happened so fast. Because I wanted to see if I got good footage for the part where you almost like fell, and that was your intro for the thing. And
Yeah, that
yeah,
was funny.
I watched it, and then I skimmed to the part where you guys were holding Artie because it was just like Artie. All right, so this is Alan's shitty stream setup.
No, it was cool. Artie's the shit. Anyways,
And then you were like video chatting Tatiana and Boo. So
yeah,
yeah,
because they were
I
sad.
saw it.
They couldn't go. So anyway, we went and seen him, and for whatever reason, we thought it was a great idea. Hey, we should wake up extra early and drive the hour and a half ish to see Alan early, which it's not the issue about going. It was just the fact that we were like offering, like, oh, we're gonna get Jeff this PlayStation, and he's not gonna be there. So we decided, you know what?
I didn't mind.
Plans are in motion. No, I know you didn't. I meant it for like us wise, because Alan's like, don't. He literally told us, do not do it. We're like, it's already in motion, baby. We're doing it. So anyway, which honestly didn't actually turn out bad because it actually went pretty fast.
It was pretty fun.
Actually, it was awesome in the way because they're like, you have that built-up energy. So anyway, we get there, and we have to wait in line. It's for an in-store GameStop PS5 bundle, and I've been trying to get Jeff one like online. The funniest part was that I was even telling him before. I'm like, if you want, I can get you a bundle probably, and he's like, no, I don't want a bundle. It's too much money. He ended up getting a bundle and paying more than he would have. But anyways, so Alan told us, he's like, just don't come until like 10 o'clock or something. I'll get it. Cash at me, like no big deal. Which good thing I didn't because we would have been short anyways. So it all worked out. So we drove up there. We got there just after 8. Alan was second in line in a chair, and right away he's like, just so you know, we're getting one PlayStation. We're not all getting a PlayStation. Like we're okay. Because people were starting to get worried, like there's too many people here because it's only select number, which turned out they only had like 10. But so we got that at 8. It's in the vlog, and then we ended up getting one. Everyone there actually ended up getting one. There was a person that came like right after, like, hey, do you know how many they have if they're sold out? We're like, yeah, they're sold out. He's like, oh. He's like, good luck, guys. We're like, we already have the ticket. We're buying it. Oh, okay. So we go in there, we get it. Pretty awesome. Which Alan knew the people, which is pretty dope. And as I walk out, I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I kind of like almost fell or whatever? I pretended to fall, and we kind of laugh. All of a sudden, we hear the crowd from behind us go, oh, or whatever, and they kind of laugh. We're like, oh, so they saw it. Good. So
yeah, that was funny.
It was. So then we went and hung out Baby Artie. We had better food than Applebee's this time.
Yes, we did.
I love some Applebee's, but I will say, though, that B-Dubs was actually pretty banging. That's where we went. And we did get to see Alan on the screen, that he was a Blazing Challenge dude.
I saw it. You didn't see it.
No, I seen it. I seen it in a hurry, grabbed my camera, and as I was about to hit record, it went away.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't take the photo of it.
We couldn't get it in time. We all seen it. We're like, we saw it. But
verified. There you go.
Went the whole time we were there, we're like, we need to get a picture of this. So then we went home. I dropped it off to Jeff, which in the vlog, he almost falls twice. I don't know if you've seen that part, but it was hilarious.
I did not.
And then he like goes up. He's like, holy shit, you got it. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yep. He's like, yeah, you can have the GameStop back. I don't want that. But I mean, he ended up getting the PlayStation 2 games, which I will go into a story about that too, because that goes into this. A controller and a charger. So I mean, he paid more than he wanted to, but it was still a good deal.
He also got the warranty.
And so he got a warranty, which is actually nice because if anything arises. So anyways, he got 2 games. Alan was supposed to take one, but he was nice enough to give them to Felicia to go to Gaming Generations so she could get herself a brand spanking new OLED,
yep.
Nintendo Switch.
Well, I mean, like I didn't. I in that moment, I didn't care. I was trying to help somebody else out, and also I wanted her to. Right. I knew that Felicia would really like it, and I knew that it would be fun for you guys to do. Like, there are going to be some vlogs and stuff for the family. Like, I'm sure playing like the Switch, and like I think it'll be really good. And then obviously, like when we're not in person, we can also still play that online for like Mario Party and other stuff too. So I thought that was good, and she seems to really enjoy it. So,
I mean, she's been on it every day. I joke with her from day one. I was like, I'm never gonna see Felicia online anymore. She's like, I'll be online, just not playing GTA. I'm like, yeah, be on GTA again. But she's been on there. I was messing with her, but she's been. The other day, she got stung by a bee like twice. She's just recovering. She got stung by a bee again. She's like,
oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
She's like, I need help or something like that, but she got it taken care of. But
you just use a honeycomb and some grass.
I'm gonna get one at some point. I just haven't yet.
Dude, it's fun.
I need to. I'm happy the way it worked out though, but so she traded the games in. She got, was it like $70 off or something?
70, I think it was 70.
Yeah. So she then it was like $70 off, and it was like wasps. Sorry, thank you, Alexander. Wasps. So she got it, and it was like $70 off, which that's like a steal for that kind of thing too. Because Jeff was like, whatever, just take it. Because at first he was like, no, but then he was like, well, I don't want it to be a hassle. He's like, like you helped me out, so like whatever, okay. Alan's like, yeah, don't worry about it. So it all worked out though. I mean, she was pumped. She would like went to mess with it like that night.
Well,
Then
I
we
was
got pizza
thinking
that night
about
too.
it that way. I'm like, well, if Jeff said he wanted to take you guys all out to dinner, you're looking at 40, $50 anyway, depending on where you go.
Right.
So if you just use the games or whatever, kind of Jeremy will get like a coupon or something somewhere. I don't know what the heck. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
We'll
it'll
worry,
work out.
we'll
He
worry
still
about
told
Jeremy
me-
later.
Yeah, Jeff told me he was gonna take us out to eat or something, but he like thanked me a lot, like a lot. He was saying like, thank you, I really appreciate this and that, because he actually felt bad that he couldn't be there, because we were kind of, I'll be honest, we were ragging on him a little bit in the car. We're like, he ain't coming, he ain't doing nothing. Well, I remembered actually he did have to work on his car with his friend, because there was a part he was gonna do and ended up having to put his tire on, like getting to his friend's house, so he actually could not be there. So he even told me like that night he felt bad. He was texting before I went to bed, and he's like, "B, just don't go. Like I feel bad that I can't be there." I'm like, "Jeff, it's already happening." But he was pumped, and then
I went out at 11 p.m. that previous night.
You did.
I
I was
ran
on the
through
phone with
Walmart.
Alan. He had like 5 minutes to get a
Get a
fold-up
lawn
chair.
chair.
Yeah, and then get out.
I was the only one out there with the lawn chair with a cup
You
of
were.
coffee and gloves. I'm like, if you
Yeah.
guys are gonna camp out here for a PlayStation,
There's a
5,
picture of me, Felicia, and Jamal that Alan took. I'm gonna show the thinger because I find
That's
this
right.
hilarious.
They brought theirs too because I told them like, bring a
Yeah.
lawn chair.
I texted Felicia that night. I'm like, hey, make sure you grab lawn chairs. Alan said so. So we took this picture to make fun of Jeff. Let me show it here. It might.
That
Oh, there you
photo's
go.
pretty
Yeah,
good, actually.
that's us.
Photo. And that's Jamal flipping them off.
Yep.
It was taken on the iPhone 12 Pro. No.
That's it. I got 13 Pro.
Well,
But yeah, here's a picture of
that was
Alan.
funny.
Oops, wrong one. Next time I
I was
see
like,
it,
"Hi,
say the
it's
picture.
me."
I mean, I wasn't wrong. I said there's Alan. There's Alan just chilling. Oh,
Look
I
at
just
me and all of
realized.
my chunky
on.
glory.
There we go. Now you can see. Yeah. Alan was just chilling. So we got there, we got it, and then they had 10, which I got to show this picture because this is just a freaking adorable. This is Artie. With my Cubs hat
When'd you
on.
guys take that photo?
When you were sitting there playing with Switch stuff, look at that. Look at that adorable baby. I put my hat on him.
Little Artie. He does.
This
look
was the
really
picture
cute.
that I showed too. Hold on. Where is it? It's already right here. I love this picture. It's actually from the video.
Your kid
PlayStation.
gets so much 15 minutes of fame. You know what, Andrew? If I can't.
He's my nephew, okay?
It's one. Yeah, he's Jeremy's nephew, and the other thing is I can't. I walk
It's
around
part of
in
the
Walmart.
story. It's part of the story.
I can't go anywhere without everyone like literally peeking over. Like even when we were in Target earlier today,
All of a sudden,
everyone's
like,
oh, like
is that a baby?
is
is
it
that
a
a
bite? Like
baby?
everybody, yeah, like old ladies randomly like come up to you if like you have a kid. He's
my son
like,
Goku.
that's funny. He
Yeah.
just they
Like, even when we were at Gaming Generations, they were helping that guy. We're like, Felicia was thinking about the Switch. Like he was just chilling. He was just like, okay, I'm good. He was just chilling in his chair. I mean, he had to change his diaper or whatever and feed him. I like how you had that guy feed him too as you were on his phone.
Oh
You're
yeah,
like,
Gary.
Yeah, you're like, hey Gary, feed my baby.
I mean, he's the community.
I look over,
project.
Gary's just feeding his baby. Alan's doing something.
He
on
was
his
like, "You
phone.
want me to do it?" I'm like, "Take the." I mean, the thing is when there are other people, when there are grandparents around, when there are
Right.
other people like certain friends, that baby
I mean, I don't
is
have
not
anything
your
wrong with it.
baby anymore.
I'm just, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just thought it was funny. I happened to look over and I'm like, oh, he's just
Dude,
feeding his baby.
and people just take my baby. They just
It's
literally
okay.
just look. Oh,
Even
it's
the
a
workers
baby.
at Gaming Generation, what's her name? She was like, oh, it's the baby. Hello.
Yeah, Lizzie.
Yeah, she
They-
was like,
they
it's a
love it.
baby.
It's the baby. I'm
It's
like,
cool, but it was cool though because we got to your house after we got the PlayStation or whatever. We walk in and Artie's just chilling on the ground. He looks up and just smiles. He's like, "What's up, guys? I'm just chilling on the ground." And then I was laying next to him. He grabbed my beard with a death grip and put his face up against mine and was laughing. He was like, "I will end you."
Dude, that kid's starting to become kind of a savage. It's kind of scary.
And then
but
he tickled Jamal too. Did you know that?
I did not.
It's in the vlog. Well, it's like the end part is in the vlog. He went up to her and went like this and was tickling him and laughing.
We're getting a lot of stuff for him tomorrow. Actually, we're getting
really?
a little bouncer thing for him, and
I'm saying he
gonna
loves
get
to bounce. He would like bounce like crazy.
because he does it all the time. My parents have the one that's the thing for the doorway.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Our doorways, because this is an older, like this house was built in the late 1800s. Actually, fun fact.
Oh, really?
And the door frames are higher and wider than they should be, so it's
Mhm.
hard to get the clamp for the bouncer thing to stay on there, right? So, and also he can't touch the ground, so and you have to put a pillow underneath. So we got him one of those floor bouncers where you just kind of set him in and he can just kind of bounce by himself. And then also I bought a playpen because those mats that are on the floor, like the ABC whatever styrofoam
Which are
mats,
cool.
they're
Again, it's
not
in the
bad.
vlog.
But when
It's in the vlog.
people, yeah, it's in the vlog. It's in case you want to see what he's talking about. Like when people walk
I'll
over
pin
it,
it.
like it's older floor, so like it chips the wood pieces kind of chip out for people track dirt and stuff. And I didn't want Artie playing on all of that, so
Right,
he
which
has like
makes
one of
sense.
those collapsible play pins, and we're having like a hexagon mat that we're gonna put inside of there, so that way we can keep track of like he can still have enough room to walk around, but it's like a 26-inch high, like thing, so he can't like get over it or get out of that area. So we're excited about that tomorrow, and then there's some other stuff that I
That's
bought
cool.
a case and whatnot. Man, I am just knocking all sorts of stuff over. It's fine.
I do it all the time. It happens. But yeah, it was just cool because he just walked up and he's just like chilling. Like Steph was like, "Oh hey," because she was like playing Animal Crossing over, and Artie's just like, "What's up, guys? I'm just chilling on the floor." He's starting to crawl too. I know you're telling us, but we've seen it because he's like trying to get there, but he's just like spinning in circles. It's adorable.
He I don't know. The kid's trying to grow up way too fast.
He is. I mean, he's only what? He's
only going to be 5 months in
like
3
3
days.
days. Yeah, that's
In
which
3
is
days, he'll be 5
crazy.
months.
It's crazy how much bigger he got from when we see him in December to this past weekend. That was like what,
I
3-ish
can't
months, 4
believe
months?
it's been since
That's
December
crazy.
already.
I feels like just yesterday when we were doing like even podcasts or just like normal talking or even gaming, like, yep, Steph's
I
gonna be
feel bad
having the
because I
baby
still need to
soon.
mail out like the thank yous from the baby shower, dude. I'm so far behind. And then like the other thing is keeping track of his clothes. Like,
Right.
shout out to Felicia, shout out to Boo / Alexandria for helping Artie with like 6 to 9 month clothes. And getting him like this most adorable outfit. And she also got us some candy, which Steph was nomming on. So Steph was like, ah, she freaked out. I could have recorded the mess, like the
What kind of candy
reaction.
was it?
Steph, what kind of candy was like a variety pack?
Yeah.
She just said,
Cool.
yeah.
I heard her.
So it was like a Three Musketeers and like variety pack and like
Oh,
Baby Ruth
nice.
and
Oh,
stuff.
one of those things. Those are cool.
Yeah.
That headset looks kind of like the Pootie Pie one that I have.
This one?
Yeah.
This is the Razer Kraken.
Kraken?
Yeah.
This is a second. Hold on. It's stuck on.
I got it for $45 at Walmart on clearance because it was used, I guess. Because I was looking for a cheap headset to use for doing the podcast.
I don't use
That's
it
a
anymore, but I have it.
That's a Razer one right there too. That's a limited edition one.
You can't even buy anymore. That's part of the reason. I stopped using it because I switched to SteelSeries.
Yeah.
But then I found out it was like limited edition, so
yeah,
still
it's
have
got the retractable microphone, which is kind of cool.
That's one of my. I like that too. SteelSeries has that.
This is kind of neat.
You
but
can't
yeah,
see it, but it's on the podcast and the video.
It's on the podcast.
If I can put it back.
But no, I got mine for like $45, and whenever I return the rig one, I'm like, well, this one seems like a better build.
Yeah,
So.
this is the one I use now. It's a SteelSeries Arctic 3.
Is that that's the Arctis 3?
Yeah.
Nice. I've heard that's a really good headset.
I like it a lot. I mean, Jeff and Doug have it. Jeff loves it.
Dude,
for whatever reason, though, that's the thing about the PS5. What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say we should do like an equipment review. We should just have you talk about all the different headsets that we've had over the years and equipment, some of the best ones. I had a lot of headsets way back when. I know you've had a lot of microphones and just a lot of.
Actually, the funny thing was, I just seen a tweet I made 10 years ago about our Turtle Beach being broken and me having to send it in. Me being really sad.
Was that the DPX 21?
Whatever one that one with the Xbox 360, where you had the Xbox 360 where you had to like plug it on the back and shit, and you had to get the extra dongle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That was my favorite headset I've ever had. Well, at the time, it was my favorite headset. It was still pretty good.
The one that you liked was the Skull Candy Slayer ones.
I still have those.
Those were like the man.
I still have those.
Dude, I guarantee I bet that headset would work fine on Xbox Series X or PS5.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
No doubt. No doubt.
I have it.
That headset was phenomenal.
I still have it. It's just sitting in the other room. I haven't used it in years.
Dude,
Bluetooth?
Plug it in. Oh, well, it's not Bluetooth, but I mean, like, it's still got the wireless transmitter.
It's yeah. Well, I mean, it's Bluetooth to the base. I mean,
Yeah, you should still be able to. If it's got an optical port,
Oh, it does.
yeah, I was saying I don't think the systems. That's the weird part about the Series X and the PS5. They don't have optical ports
Yeah, I
anymore.
was like, oh,
You
that's
have to
interesting.
buy an adapter, which turns it into like it's a splitter for the HDMI and optical. It's so
Really,
dumb.
that's weird.
Otherwise, it'll work just straight off a USB.
Yeah,
It
that's
should
also
because it'll
true.
recognize it as a USB microphone.
Mhm.
It was like the best. And
I
it,
remember
like,
that because you had the headset. You're like, yo, this headset is dope.
oh
And you
man,
told me about it. I remember I forget it was at Best Buy. I forget how much it was, but it was like
I think it was
half
like
off or something.
129.
It was like, oh, if not half off, it was close to half off when I bought it. I think I paid under $100 for it,
Lucky.
or close to. It was an insane deal.
It
I'll
was
say
like
that.
it was like probably like $80. It was a really good.
You told me
headset.
about it, and I was like, okay. And then I remember buying it, and I'm like, holy snap, man!
It's
And we
a
all
really
used
good
it too.
headset.
But the first
was
Turtle
so
Beach I
good.
had, that's like how we were saying last week with the video. Like I got it, and like my whole world was changed because we're used to just playing with the TV audio, and you get a headset. You're like, how can I not play like this anymore?
Well, it was funny. This is another story. It was funny
We like stories
because
here.
the first Turtle Beach headset I got was like it was a white Turtle Beach, like I think it was an X30 or something, like the basic one, because my parents didn't want to have Guitar Hero and Metallica blaring through the house through the TV speakers. So they had it for my 360 so I could just listen to it and then chat with people on my headphone and like have it, concealed. And
Mhm.
then I was like, man, this is really nice. But when I converted over to PlayStation for a little bit for Jeremy for Black Ops, I wound up getting the Turtle Beach DPX 21. And that headphone had like surround sound apparently, and like so like it was USB and then it had an optical cord or whatever. And we were playing Black Ops, and I was like, Jeremy, when you mess with the headphone settings for this headset, you can hear everything, because back then they had perks for hearing people louder and like the footsteps, like mainly the
Oh
hearing, the
yeah, that's right.
awareness.
They did have that.
It
Like
was
footsteps louder and
awareness.
all that stuff.
Yep. So when I turned it on, Jeremy would like go up the stairs, like, dude, I can hear you. Like you're outside
I was like,
down.
there's no way.
You are outside down the stairs and to the
Yeah,
left.
the PX21 is what I had. I just looked.
And he was like, there's no way that you can tell that I'm out there.
Yeah.
How do you know that? I'm
I'm
like,
like-
I can hear you. And then he like went like two steps up the stairs. I'm like, dude, I just
And
heard you walk on the
I'm
stairs.
like, no, I remember I shot my gun. And you're like, I
Yeah.
heard that.
I heard that.
Because I didn't tell him I shot my gun. I'm like, you can't hear it. So I went, my gun was, we were playing one in the chamber. He's like, I heard that. I'm like, no, you didn't. He's like, yeah, you're out of bullets. I'm like, oh no. That's on the
great.
video we put, which I can post that video again, but they see
It was great. Like that, like I
Yeah.
said.
And then
it
I
was a
watched the
huge
video back.
competitive
I'm like,
advantage.
whoa.
It was
That
a
was wild.
huge competitive
Yeah.
advantage to have a headset.
So that was the moment I'm like, I need to figure out how to get this headset, and we got it, and it was amazing. I remember we had the
Oh, man.
long USB cable that had to go all the way from the couch
Yeah.
to the PlayStation or the Xbox, and then we also had to, like I said, get that dongle because for whatever reason that's how that worked back then. You had to buy an extra dongle just to make it work.
Yeah.
But it was well worth it.
Yeah.
I had that, then I switched to that Skull Candy. I rode that for a bit. Then I had a Triton, like a cheap one, which wasn't bad,
Yeah.
but it was good.
That was the kunai.
Yep. Then I
It was a
went
Triton
to
kunai.
Yep, very good. The cheap and good actually sounds really good. Then I switched to the Pootie Pie, and now I got the SteelSeries Arctic 3.
I had
Which
I
I
had
love.
I had too many headsets probably in there to count, but a lot of those were Tritons. I had like the limited edition Ghost Recon Triton headset. I had the limited edition Gears
This
of
is
War
nice,
Triton
another
headset.
cheap headset. This is a JBL something. It was like $30, but the mic quality on this thing is awesome. I like to use this when I sim race because this
Did
one.
you know JBL's a subsidiary of like Harman Kardon?
Really?
Yep.
JBL stuff's always pretty solid, but I like this one because with that.
Yep. If
that
you look
one-
up HarmanAudio.com, JBL, Harman Kardon, Infinity, and AKG, I think are all under that brand.
Oh, the more you know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. Would you look at that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know either. I was kind of always like, why do these sound so good?
Right?
And like
JBL
I looked it
is the stuff's always just sound good.
up. Oh yeah. So that's why I had to look it up. I was like, wait a minute.
You got earbuds and stuff too.
The
Like they
more
got some
you
wireless
know.
stuff. Felicia has some like wireless stuff from them. But the headset I got. What? Where's my orders? When did I buy it? Oh, I think it's longer than that. What the heck? It's not finding it. Oh, I'm in grocery for some reason. I'm on Amazon. That's where I bought it.
It's all good.
0 orders placed in the past 3 months. That is a lie.
You might be signed into a different account.
No, it's my account. Actually, I don't know. Let me log out and log back in. But anyways, because I like that one for sim racing because the headphones are tuned a little bit differently than the Arctics, so they just sound a little bit better. Because there's nothing wrong with the Arctics at all. It's just the sound. JBL Quantum 100, they're called. Oh, that's why I bought it last year in 2021. I didn't realize it's been that long. It's only $30, but the microphone sounds pretty banging. But
I'm gonna have to check that out in case Gavin's headset breaks.
I'd say it was cheap. It was good.
I managed to get a Turtle Beach Recon 60 for him at Walmart for $15.
Well, there you go. There's a headset that we've been buying for years on Amazon. They don't have the same one anymore. Like we all had the same one. It's black and green. I know they all have like a purple one now, because that's just the way things work. But it's been like the same headset for years. It's called a Supso G813, but it's something different now. But it was like $20. One would think it was in like 10 or 15, but it was just like really good. Like the mic sounds quality. But anyway, I was gonna say before, I just remembered I was gonna say it. I did notice that Jeff, he has the same headset as me, the Arctic 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just black, but it's the same one. When he switched from PS4 to PS5, his mic sounded better.
Yeah, I've been noticing that with this headset. Actually, it sounded pretty bad on Xbox Series X, but it sounds better on PS5.
PS5 instead of PS4 for whatever reason. Like it's Jamal's joke. He sounds like a broadcaster, or like Neil deGrasse Tyson or something like that. Like he's got like some nice low end in his voice. It sounds like someone like EQ'd it or something. It sounds like really nice. It was just crazy because like, Jeff, did you change something? He said, no, it's the same headset. It works, right? And we're like, yeah, it just sounds really good.
I might have to check that out too.
Because I have the headset.
Maybe I'll get on tonight.
I can't hear. So I mean, he's probably on. He actually told me earlier. He's like, you can't podcast. You got a game with me. I'm like, Jeff, I got a podcast, man.
Well, we've almost been doing this like an hour, Jeremy. We can get ready to wrap it up. I was gonna whatchamacallit, let them know the story that we were gonna say. Oh, like at the beginning of this about why I was at Target, but I don't think I ever finished it.
Oh, sorry, yeah, because we went into a bunch of other stuff.
We went and we literally was like, whoa, and like totally like I saw two Xbox Series X's at Target.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we never got to that part because we were talking about TikTok.
We never got to it. But yeah, we were walking. Like I said, we went there for Starbucks, and that's where the story branched off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's because then we went from there because then you talked about the coffee and stuff. But anyway, go ahead, sorry.
We went there for Starbucks, and Steph and I religiously go through the electronics aisle in every single store whenever I go. I don't know why, but I always do. And then I'm walking. She's like, "Oh, Alan, can I have some of those like Animal Crossing amiibo cards?" And I'm like, "Sure, babe, whatever, cool.
I got you.
I got you." And then I'm walking. I'm like, "Oh, cool. They got a Series S. They have a Series X." And it took me a minute to process it.
You're like, wait, what?
It took me a minute to process it. I'm like, I looked at the box. I'm like, yeah, that's a Series X. And then I go around the corner to where that PlayStation was, and I see another one. I'm just kind of like,
really? That's wild.
Like, wow. Immediately I pull up my phone. I'm like, well, everyone, Target right now. Does anyone need one? Like, cash at me. Like, I will buy you this. Like, if you need like this, like, and I made a TikTok too, which I posted, which was basically like, if you guys need one, like, make sure you're just going.
Hit me up.
You never know. Just like whatever.
It's funny to say that too, because you can continue.
I was gonna say on the way out, I ran into the manager at Best Buy, and he said that they got him in too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then in addition to that, because I was like, man, and right before this, I read a rumor that Microsoft paid for like priority in the chip when the people that make the chips back in 2021. and that's why we're having a surplus of consoles now. If they were
Really?
that preemptive, that was a really smart move.
That would
Because
be.
I called GameStop in Manitowoc. They also had 3.
Really?
Yup. Every person, like everybody, got Xboxes. And I think he might have said, don't quote me. He said he had PlayStations too at Best Buy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was just kind of like, and then they said I called games. I'm like, well, are you selling them standalone or in bundles? He's like, well, they would be in bundles. I'm like, well, still. But the fact is like everybody across the board got the systems in. So I immediately let everybody know.
Yeah,
Just
so,
like,
so what you're saying is Jeff should have waited.
not necessarily for the PS5 because I don't know.
Right. I'm saying I have noticed, just like I said, trying to get Jeff PS5, even when I was trying to get one, PlayStation 5s are a lot harder to get than Xbox.
That's exactly
a
what I
lot
was
harder.
about to say
Like
next.
just the other day, the Xbox, I saw it in stock. I think it was Walmart or something. Like I could have just bought it. No, it wasn't Walmart. It was something else, but it was like in stock. I could have just bought it just right there, like online. It would have been shipped to me. I would have got it in like 2 days.
Yep.
I was like, that's crazy. That was like last Thursday or Friday before I seen you.
Xbox is on top of it. They're trying to get
Yep.
the consoles in people's hands. You can't fault
Right.
that.
I mean, because even like how we figured out like about the whole GameStop thing too, I forgot to tell that part too, was like Alan actually called, like, because we were talking about it, and then Alan actually called the GameStop and he's like, hey, there's rumors going around this going on. I mean, the person was at first, he didn't want to tell anything, but then he was like, yeah, like they're coming in. Like he didn't specifically come right out and say like PlayStation or whatever. He just like agreed and said like, yeah, it'll be here on Saturday. It'll be a bundle, stuff like that. So like he didn't come out and say, yeah, the PlayStation 5 and you get this and that. He just like, yeah. Like he was still kind of sly about it.
It was kind of funny because Rachel said that whole thing was posted for like a week in the store. Like, why did you go to the store?
He was being all
I'm like,
quiet.
I got a
yeah.
newborn. I can't get out like that. I don't have time. Like,
that was crazy too. Shout out to Rachel though. Cool.
She was cool. That. But for all the people that are still looking for one that are out there that are listening to this right now, there's a report. Yeah, the report that like I said that they.
He was just saying it. Yeah.
Like that's what I was saying. And
I still want
really
an Xbox, but I don't play Xbox enough to play it.
That's the
or
other
to buy
thing.
it. I mean, that's why, because like in my head, it's kind of like I can get. Could you like? Well, I mean, obviously not right at this moment, but like it's like, do I want to save up more money to get the Xbox or the Nintendo Switch? And I'm leaning towards the Switch just because I'm gonna play it. I feel like I play it more.
I
Plus,
think
like,
you would benefit more from
yeah, because I mean, you could like you guys have one. Felicia has one now. Like I get, like you said, the Wii Sports and all of that. Like that'd be a good thing to stream too. If I get Xbox, it's gonna be mainly just me. Like Jeff was even get to the point where he was frustrated. He's like, just let me buy a damn Xbox, and we're like, no.
I want to get Andrew Eor53235 on here, or I wanted to see if we would do an Easter stream together. I pitched this to him. I don't know if you would be in for it. And it was funny for Easter. I was thinking like, what if we did an Easter egg video game stream? So like it's Easter, but obviously we'd be doing like the zombie, thing where you shoot all the mannequin heads or look for stuff in Halo, like zombie Call of Duty Easter eggs and video games.
I'm down for that.
And then like do like an Easter stream special for it, just to be like, you guys remember when they had that Easter egg and like this game where if you did this would happen, and like just take
actually
it,
we on Black Ops Cold War we actually did the Easter egg at Nuketown. Myself, Brandon, and Jamal.
I've never done it.
I want to go back on Black Ops 2 and do it because that one's they're supposed to come like after you and stuff.
There you go. Yeah.
So there you go. I'd be down.
Black Ops 2 or like
as long as I'm not like busy or anything, I'm down totally.
I think it would be fun. I remember, and I was telling Steph about this a while back ago, though. Like everyone was giving up those like zombie Jesus memes.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it would be like, not condoning or supporting that, but I'm saying in general, it's kind of funny because all the Easter eggs are in Call of Duty Zombies.
Right.
So I thought it would be kind of witty that way, that I would pay homage to some of the past jokes and stuff and stuff to it that way. But I think it would be fun. I don't know exactly what we're doing for Easter. Probably I think we're this Saturday. Her mom and people are gonna come down. We're gonna dye some Easter eggs and whatever.
That's cool.
I guess US Cellular, the data was down or something like that, so I wasn't even able to get a call through to my mom.
That's weird.
But I think it's working now.
That's good.
We've been going like an hour and 6. This stuff always goes so fast.
I know.
It always blows
when
my
we went
mind.
with Jake, we went almost 2 hours. It didn't even feel like 2 hours. There was something else I didn't talk about, but it wasn't important. But I don't remember what it was. Yeah, but I mean, Jeff has PS5 now, so he's pretty pumped. Oh, that doesn't say. Like when he's been working first shift this week, he'll go off at 6 p.m. or like 6:30 ish. So usually he gets off and he like does not want to get online because he's so tired.
Right.
But Monday, like he texted and like said, "I'm gonna be online." No one like we're like, "Oh, Jeff's not gonna get online." Jeff hops in the party. He was actually in good spirits. He's like, he's like, it was a rough day at work. He's like, but you guys got me a PS5, so I had to come online and play with you guys.
There you
He's
go.
like, "Where's Alan? Where's Alan?" I'm like, he's not online.
I might hop
was
on
just
for
so
a little
excited.
bit, at least in the party. Like if we get on after this, I'll
Yeah,
probably hop
I
in line in
think
the
I
party.
actually think Jeff was just saying. Let me check the chat. I think Jeff was just saying he was gonna get online.
It's a good time to wrap it
Like
up
half an
too.
hour ago. Yeah, I say
you
it's
wanna-
about an hour.
If you want to hop online with us,
There's smart thinking, Alan. There's our gamer tag. We have PS5 though. It'd be cool one day too to like do it like if we did like a lobby like I want to go back to like Black Ops 2, like get a lobby full of people and like stream it one day or something. That'd
do
be
it.
cool.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I remember that on Modern Warfare 3 where we had enough people for an entire lobby. Remember that?
I was surprised I was surprised. I was legit surprised we were able to get a lobby.
Alan
even
was
in Black Ops
boosting.
1. I think we got yes. That was a long
you
time
just wanted
ago.
you just wanted to get that one
I
calling
wanted
card,
to get that Tiger calling card.
and you
It
got
was
it.
something stupid because I had to do so much.
You had to use a
damage with
Predator
the
missile
riot
and kill so
shield.
many people.
No, it was the Predator missile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Predator missile. You had to kill so many people with it.
I think
So-
it was like something stupid, like
It
5
was.
people.
So we just stood there in a circle. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna kill the whole team." Okay, I got it.
It was nuts.
Yeah,
Steph
good luck
wants
getting a PS4 though too.
She wants one so that way she can hop online with all of us.
There you go. I mean, yeah, there you go.
So
Jeff gave his to Jeff gave his to Alexandria and them so they could both play at the same time. So they have 2 PlayStations now. He gave it to them before he even got his PlayStation that day. Like, soon as he found out that we had the PlayStation 5, he's like, "Okay, you can come pick it up." I'm like, "Well, you can't transfer any of your data now." He's like, "Yeah, I don't care." All he cared about was his like
if he had
online stuff.
PlayStation Plus, it would have been able to download the save data anyway.
Oh, from the cloud. Yeah, he does have PlayStation Plus, but yeah.
Mhm.
But is there anything else you want to throw out there real quick, Mr. Allen?
Nope.
No. So I don't think so either. This is nice. I would say short and sweet, but it's been over an hour again. But we do appreciate everyone coming out to the stream, of course, and of course listening to this podcast. We appreciate you very, very much, even through our technical difficulties. But we still made it through.
This is a real podcast.
Yeah,
This is a real stream, and if we didn't have technical difficulties,
it wouldn't be a podcast with us.
It wouldn't be a podcast with us. So there you go.
No. So
Whatever.
It was a good one. We will be back next week. That's right, Alan? I mean, that's the plan.
Yes, I've been doing really good. I'm keeping that streak up.
saying,
I said I wanted to.
I did tell Alan. For whatever reason too. Like, I mean, I was always like before. I was like, we'll try and squeeze in. If not, it's like whatever. But now that we started streaming them, I don't know. With like the interaction, it's just more fun. I feel like
I
it's
feel
just
like
cool.
the same.
I
way.
like it a lot.
I think a lot of people like tuning in and stuff too. That like dropping and dropping out, and then if they want to go back and watch it later, it's kind of fun.
Right. Next week, I don't know. Maybe Friday night next week, since I'll be off for the weekend. Maybe.
Sure.
We'll figure it out.
Do it.
Maybe we'll get Jake on or something again next weekend or something. Or some like I said before.
Wait, next weekend you guys are supposed to be coming up here again, aren't you?
That too, yeah. So we can have a going to see Alan podcast. So like I said before, last week we didn't catch it. If you do want to be a guest on the show, just hit us up.
Yeah.
Anchor.fm/The Killa Vanilla Show. You can leave us a message too. But Alan, do you have anything where can people, I guess I could say, where can people find you? We'll go with that. You can find me at your local games. You can find me at Akido Chanaru if people can't pronounce that. So on Twitch, that's on you.
Twitch, TikTok, I guess now, Facebook. Literally, if you type in Akido Chanaru into Google, I'm the only one that hops
That's
up.
a fact. I've Googled it. It's a fact.
Like literally, it's my face looking like or whatever it is.
It is. I'm JeremyLeach.com. Brad J119 on the Killa Vanilla Show. Jeremy Scott Leach and stuff. I was gonna stream this to Facebook for whatever reason, didn't work, but whatever. We'll get that.
I got mine on Facebook.
Well, because you can only stream you can stream to like 2 of the platforms at the same time, but I have both my YouTubes on here. So in order for me to do Facebook, I had to delete the one and redo it, but it didn't work. I think I must have messed it up when I did something, but again, technical difficulties. What would it be a podcast without technical difficulties, right, Alan?
Right.
Well, yeah, so you know where to find me, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Right? This is me telling Alan next week, right?
Yes, and we will be here next week.
Okay, we won't know when. Keep an eye on our socials. We'll make a post of when we're gonna do it. It was funny because today I was like, "Hey, Alan, want to do a podcast this week?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You off?" I'm like, "I get off at 3." He's like, "Okay, let's do it today." I'm like, "Okay." And
Steph
hey,
gave me the
then again,
permission.
yeah,
She always
she
says
did.
like, if I ever want to do it, just let her know. So I'm like, all right,
That's good.
I'll
Yeah.
take her
So
up
shout
on it.
out to Steph for watching Baby Artie too while we do this too.
Shout out to Steph for watching Baby Artie. She
And
just
shout
said,
out to Baby Artie too, and Gavin.
shout
Gavin's
out to Baby
hilarious,
Artie
by
for
the
being
way.
Baby Artie, and shout out to Gavin for Roblox.
He was hilarious last when we went and seen him too. He thought I was crazy. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching and listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Alrighty.
Bye, guys.